Today, Jean's ship pulls into Vigo. It's an easy port to walk around, but there's a right way and a wrong way to do it, as you're about to find out.
Just opposite the ship is the tourist centre. It couldn't be easier. We're making our own walking tour via the map we were given. We're going to number 2, which is the Merman. So fingers crossed we're the right way.
This is the right way up to Constitution Square.
A lot of the shops open quite late. It's 10 o'clock and there's a lot not open, so just be aware of that. This square, Plaza de Constitution, was previously the most important square in the medieval age. So this is the Merman. It's actually number 3 on the map, but you have to look up because I actually walked past without noticing it. It's in Plaza del Sol. We found the park. It's just behind me up those steps. And also up those steps. And these steps. I should have worn my trainers. This one keeps falling off. I hope the view's worth it from the top. There's some more steps here.
Is this Chichen Itza?
I don't know, but it feels like it. I have to say, I'm a bit underwhelmed by this, as this is what we came to see. There's an explanation of the battle that took place in Vigo. Unfortunately, it's all in Spanish, and if only I'd concentrated more at my Spanish evening classes, but I can't understand it. I think we're on the last leg now, and it would be a shame not to do it. Wow, great view of the ship. Made it.
But you didn't need to climb all those steps.
Great view of the harbour. This would have been a fantastic fortress. You can see for miles.
They are the Vigo mussel beds you can see in the background over in the bay. Oh yeah.
It is very beautiful here. So although we walked up, there does appear to be another way. We found a place for a coffee stop. As Vigo is on a lot of family routes, you might like to know that a little way down the hill from the park is this incredible children's play area. Spain Square is, as you can see, round, but there's a really impressive statue in the middle of it. If you want to walk to the park and not climb up all those steps, you can always use these escalators and then turn right at the statue. You're welcome. So easy this way. This is a great statue. It's fishermen bringing in their nets. Very powerful. If you carry on along Princes Street, past the Merman statue, along Oyster Street, keep going, and then turn right at the escalators and the statue of the fisherman, then you turn right at the horse statue, you're practically at the park. And that would have been a much easier way than climbing up all those steps. Wow. This is different. Number 5 on the map, the Marco Museum of Contemporary Art, and it's free to enter.
I guess once you get through going.
Yeah, you've got to carry on. Wow, it's enormous in here. I probably haven't got the eye, but I reckon my granddaughter could paint these.
She could stick them on the wall there. So, Jean, let me explain.
Yeah.
It's an anti-war museum. It's an anti-war demonstration. It's actually a picture of an explosion, but they've taken all the fire out of it, and that is extremely clever.
You've just made that up, haven't you?
I have, yeah.
I don't get it. If you take the left fork coming down at the Merman statue, you come to the Foundation Theatre. And right across the road from the theatre is an art gallery, Casa des Artes. If you just want to stretch your legs, there's a very pleasant walk around the port where you can admire the view and also the yachts.
We've just walked Vigo ourselves, so it's understandable that most of the tours are actually walking tours. You can do restaurant tours, you can do tours of the mussel beds, and there are tours to wineries. But most things in Vigo are in town.
Sorry, we meant to film the meal, but it came and it was so good. We just ate it. We had gambas and calamari, and we're sitting in Oyster Street. And to be clear, it's not an oyster market. It's Oyster Street, where they sell oysters, fresh seafood, and the food and the sangria is delicious. So I bought this bag for €20. It's very nicely finished inside, and I reckon these genuine fakes are quite good. Everywhere you go, there's port wine tasting. It's a bit early at the moment. Here in Porta, you can see the port being made, rather like our tour of Champagne in France, which you can see on Doris Visits. Here, you go through the caves, you see the process, and then at the end, you have a port tasting. The way to get to the top is to walk up the hill and then go over the bridge at the lower level, and we'll show you what to do next. This is the top bridge, and I'm walking back across it and actually stopping to admire the view every few seconds. It's stunning. I'm sure the lighthouse hasn't changed one bit, and so we're going to walk you through town. La Coruna is a great place to make new friends. Shakespeare, there's Bernard Shaw, there's Molière. The statue is Maria Pita. When the British invaded in the 1500s, they got this far and they killed her husband. So she gathered a group of soldiers and she pushed the British back.
Please subscribe to our channel.
If you turn left from the port, you'll find this little park. It's nice to stroll through. There's lots of statues and waterfalls. If you turn right, you'll walk all the way to the lighthouse.